I'm Andrew Weiner, the New York historian. You could learn a lot about Manhattan just by reading some of the street signs. I'm here on Canal Street, which used to be an actual canal, which was actually pretty inconvenient for anyone trying to cross the street. So New York did what Venice never could and filled it in. Millions of gallons of cement and garbage, and probably a couple of bodies. And we got that disgusting canal out of our city. Clean drinking water? Fat. Who needs it? Hey Venice, look at me. I'm dancing in a canal. Fix your dumb wet streets. We're people, not fish. Anyway, if you come with me down this way, a little further down the block is a giant foreboding building that looks like it could have been the Ministry of Truth in George Orwell's book 1984. It's not, but its past is much more sinister. Actually, it's not. Sorry, I got carried away with myself. This is the famous calendar building built in 1932 by Julius Josiah Ibsen Calendar the 14th. He came from a long line of calendar makers, all of them named Julius. He moved to New York in his early 20s to bring his family's business to heights unheard of. How high exactly? 549 feet, or 27 stories. Before Julius, calendars were bland and dull. They were just lists of days and weeks and months and holidays. Julius was an idea man. He was the guy that put pictures over the months. He would stay up late yelling ideas to his secretary. Dogs, he would yell. People love dogs. Make a dog calendar. Or cats. I hate them myself, but people seem to like them, so make me a cat calendar. Julius invented nature photos that went over the month they corresponded to. Sexy firefighters, sexy nurses, sexy librarians, from landscape to architecture, furry animals to soldiers. If you could put a picture of it over a month, Julius Josiah Ibsen Calendar the 14th thought of it first. At the height of his power, he employed over 2,000 people in this building. From photographers to editors to secretaries, errand boys, inkers, numberers, letterers, fact checkers, day checkers, holiday checkers, a couple of board games of checkers. He wasn't a fan of chess. And every holiday they would celebrate like it was a Roman bacchanal. But in his old age, Julius Josiah Ibsen Calendar the 14th began to go a little mad. He would stay up late, months, weeks on ends in his office, screaming at a secretary, just paid to hear him yell and ignore the crazy old loon. On a quiet night in the late 1950s, you could even hear him yelling here from the street.
I want snakes eating babies. I want pizza out of a garbage can. I want fruit, all kinds of fruit, but not nice looking fruit, like rotted, disgusting fruit, like a granny apple that looks like your grandmother. That could be January, April, I skipped 2 months. February, let's have blueberries with like ants eating into them. You can't tell if it's a blueberry or the ant. It's gross, but it's perfect.
I'm Andrew Weiner, the New York historian.
March, let's have a tangerine that's falling apart. I did April. Okay, May, let's do a black banana. Oh, it's all gooey. It's not even June. Let's have grapes that are falling apart.